Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm Rexoris, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to get this mastery shirt, which is rewarded once you completed the Scorestreak challenge. So here it is. It requires you to complete all 12 Scorestreak challenges. It's really easy, especially if you can earn kill streaks or score streaks really fast. So the first challenge is called System Hack Operator, and you have to call in a total of 50 system hacks. I don't know about you guys, but I use this Scorestreak a lot, so this one was pretty easy for me. But the best way to do this challenge is to equip the system hack. You need a UAV so you can earn points towards the system hack, and play a game mode like Domination where you can earn lots of points per flag captured. Or basically anything that gets you a lot of points, like playing the objectives. Anyway, you can customize the Scorestreak attachment however you want. I usually have disable Scorestreaks on my EMP because it really helps me play the game much more easily and build towards other Scorestreaks like the Paladin, which I'm going to talk about later on. So the next challenge is Goliath Operator. You have to get 100 kills while using the S1 Goliath. So how I got this challenge really fast is, on my Goliath I had the attachment, Recon, homing rockets and trophy. So as you can see, the trophy system allows you to destroy stuff like explosives like the Syntax or basically any grenade that the enemy players throw at it. And you'll need this one because if a person or an enemy throws an EMP, you'll end up being stunned for a few seconds, and that would be really bad since you're an easy target to get, especially if you're out in the open. So it is essential. Next one is the homing rockets, because the enemy is far away and you can't really shoot them properly because you can't aim because of the recoil of the enemy's gun. This one is a really good attachment because you can look into the enemy once they lit up yellow and just shoot the rockets, and the rockets will go chase after them as long as they're in your sight once you fired it. And the Recon just so you can recharge the exo ping on the device, which helps you see enemies through the walls. Goliath is useful on game modes like the Domination because you can capture flags with the Goliath, and you will still earn points towards the next Goliath score streak. And that is quite key if you want to finish the challenge quite easily. So the next challenge is the remote turret operator, and you have to earn a total of 350 kills with it. So I don't really use this turret as often as other players do, and it isn't really popular to see in a match as well. But the attachments I have on the turret is the 360 turret head, the sentry and the rockets. So these attachments, the rockets, I usually use it because the enemies are in a group, which they usually are because of the spawns in the game. It is damage to both enemies and it's way much better than just a standard machine gun alone. Then the 360 degrees turret head attachment allows the turret itself to turn 360 degrees, which is amazing to be honest, because people usually run behind the turret and destroy it, and since the latest update the turret dies in one hit, so the turret is quite weak and you'll need to turn 360 degrees if you want to get those kills. And the sentry gun, well, the sentry attachment allows it for the turret to be AI controlled, so you don't have to be playing the turret. You can be earning other score streaks in the meantime, so that is useful. So the next challenge is the XS1 Vulcan Operator, and you have to get 100 kills with the XS1 Goliath. So this score streak isn't as popular as the other score streak. It's probably the least popular out of all of them. But best way to get kills with this score streak is to equip the attachments extra burst, another extra burst, and you can choose any other ones you want. I usually use extra time because you can get those extra kills with the spare time. I recommend using this score streak on maps that are mostly outdoor based like Instinct or Terrace. But with all those attachments, this score streak will be pretty hard to get because it will add up to about 1000, so you'll need other score streaks to support you getting those points like the UAV or the system hack. So I recommend using those two score streaks on the classes with all these challenges. So the next challenge is the Warbird Operator, and you have to get a total of 100 kills with the Warbird. So the Warbird is it's a decent score streak. It's not too overpowered, especially if you have a perk like Blind Eye to counteract it. But anyway, nonetheless, the attachments I use on this score streak is Defender or Aggressor, because if you're in a game, you want the score streak to be a bit more independent, and you want to get search for other kills, so you don't have to be controlling the score streak, leaving you as an easy target while using the score streak. So let me make this point again. Make sure you use score streak to help you get the higher score streaks faster and easier, like the UAV, the system hack, or the aerial recon drone. And you can also use hardline if you want to earn these score streaks faster. So the next challenge is called Orbital Care Package Operator, and you have to call in a total 100 orbital care packages. So this one's fairly easy to do. Most of you guys would probably have completed this challenge, but to get a care package, you can use the support attachment to guarantee that you'll get it even if you die. The score streak points will still add up even if you died and you kill an enemy after life. You can choose other attachments for it. I mostly use Trap to stop the enemy from gaining access to your care package, but all you need to do is just call in the care package. You don't have to necessarily use it, but this score streak will help you to get the other score streaks, especially if it contains a high score streak like the Paladin, because the Paladin, it requires you to get kills to complete the challenge. So this one is quite important. So you can use the drone attachment to let the care package come to you no matter what, but this care package will allow you to help out with the other score streak. So the next challenge is the UAV operator, and you have to get 750 assists using the UAV. So for this challenge, you just have to simply call in the UAV. You don't have to go out into the battlefield and get any kills or assists, because you'll automatically get assists and extra points for it once your UAV is up and your teammates kill an enemy. So just call on the UAV. It's just very simple, to be honest, because the score streak points is quite low to get. So just simply call on the UAV and let your teammates get as many kills as possible, and you get these assists very easily. So the aerial recon drone requires you to max 250 players, and the score streak itself is quite low to get. It's the lowest score streak actually, and the attachments I put on this score streak is the Emp Grenades, the AR HUD, which allows you to see the enemies on your screen. So basically, all those red lines around the enemies, the red shapes, that's what basically the AR HUD is. It allows you to see these targets, even if they're behind walls. The Emp Grenades, they'll help your team to defeat the enemies, because people will use the exosuits a lot, and this will disable the exosuits for a short time. The flash marking is quite important, because not only that you can flash them, it also sort of it'll disorientate the enemies, so they'll be left blind for a bit, and it'll affect their gameplay really badly. Use support if you die a lot in this game and you can't earn this score streak. But yeah, just earn the score streak. Mark 250 players and you should earn this in no time. So the next challenge is a bomb run operator, and you have to get 100 kills with a bomb run. So the bomb run in this game is quite popular. You see in most domination matches. But yeah, bomb run requires a standard rate of 725 points. So it's not too hard to get, but to make this score streak even better, I usually put the stealth attachment on it, because once you call in a bombing run, people start running into hiding because they know where it's coming from, and the pro players will probably have headsets to allow them to know that a bombing run is incoming when the game announces it. But the stealth attachment allows the score streaks to be hidden on the radar, so you won't have to worry about not getting kills by enemies running in the opposite direction of where it's coming from. So the stealth attachment is really useful. The flares attachment there's no point to it, because not many people use their launchers to destroy these vehicles, so you won't encounter many problems with people taking it down. And you can use other score streak, you can use additional bomber attachment to call in an additional bomber within the same score streak, and you'll probably get a much wider spread of explosive power, and well, you get more kills with it. You can add a care packages attachment to help you get the care packages, which contains other score streaks to help you earn the challenges for other score streaks like the Paladin. Because once in my previous video I got a care package that came from this additional bombing run, and it contained a Paladin and a Warbird, and they were both elite items, so they both came with 3 attachments, which was really good and exciting. So the next challenge is the aerial assault drone operator, and you have to get 100 kills with using the aerial assault drone score streak. So the aerial assault drone is a mini drone that goes around getting kills for you if you have the AI controlled attachment on it, which I often use, and you often see many players use this. But for this score streak, you probably want to put a machine gun attachment or rockets attachment. So the reason why I'm saying this is because the assault drone automatically comes with, well, the assault drone comes with no weapons at all. It's just an explosive drone without any weapon. But since most players use the blind eye perk, which allows the player to not be detected by any score streaks, it counteracts the AI controlled attachment. So you probably want to get another or a different attachment and control the score streak yourself to get kills with it, but mainly just because of that blind eye perk. So the next challenge is the missile strike operator, and you have to get 100 kills with a missile strike. So I know the missile strike isn't popular in this game. Well, at least half these score streaks aren't popular because they don't usually get kills in this game, unlike Black Ops 2 or any other game, to be honest. But anyway, for this missile strike, the attachments I use on this is Nano Swarm, and you can use the extra missiles if you want. It's not really necessary, but if you want to get those extra kills, you probably need those extra missile attachments. But Nano Swarm leaves behind a swarm of nano bots, because this will help you get kills if on maps like on game modes like Domination. If you just place this at the objective, the nano swarms will kill the enemies who enter it, and you can basically defend the objective with this score streak and you get kills with it. The kills should count towards the strike itself, which is really useful and good to know. The final challenge is called Paladin Operator, and you have to get 100 kills with the Paladin. Well, the Paladin, it's not a score streak you see very much, but once you get it, it's pretty powerful, especially when you fully max it out. Like, you got all the highest attachments on it, like the 150mm cannon, the wingman, and basically all the good attachments. But I mostly use wingman, 150mm cannon, and extra time, so you can be in the air for longer. You can use sleight of hand if you want to turret to reload faster, and replace that with but those are the attachments I use. So once you've completed this challenge, this score streak mastery challenge, you will get this amazing, well, not amazing, to be honest, I think it looks okay. It's not bad at all. But for this set, it looks really good on this set. It's a brown like leather jacket, that's what it looks like, but it's not bad. So this set is starting to look badass, and just look at it, it looks really nice. But anyway guys, that video is about to end, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video. Peace guys.